Hi, I am Dr. Mangesh Kamath. I am a senior consultant medical oncologist, hemato-oncologist, and bone marrow transplant physician. I am the president and medical director of Helios Cancer and Hematology Clinics, Bangalore. Today, I have Dr. Lakshmi Krishnan with me, who is a clinical research scientist at Niramai, and we are going to introduce you to a very unique way of diagnosing cancers in our clinic through Niramai, and the product is called as Niramai Thermalytics, by which you can diagnose breast cancer in a very novel way. You can also screen women of all ages where breast cancer can occur through this very unique product, which Dr. Lakshmi will enlighten you on.
Thank you, Dr. Mangesh. Thank you for the introduction. So can I start talking about the device?
Yes.
Right. Before I talk about thermalytics, I think I'll throw a little light on what breast cancer is. And of course, many people who watch this video might already know. The cancer is probably the top or most common cancer in women today in India. And but alarmingly, every 6 minutes, one woman dies of breast cancer. And this is not because our treatment facilities are not great. Our treatment facilities are very good, but it is because 96% of our breast cancer women who are diagnosed with breast cancer reach hospital at later stages. And once they reach at later stages, the survival rate decreases, you know that well, and the treatment cost also increases. So what Thermalytics does is to detect breast cancer at the early stage so that there are better survival chances, and also the treatment cost reduces. So that's probably the key feature of Thermalytics, that it detects breast cancer even before a lump is felt.
Yes, so that is very important. What Dr. Lakshmi puts forth is that we have a huge burden of new breast cancers that are occurring in our country. And no matter how good an oncologist, a medical oncologist, surgical oncologist, or a radiation oncologist is, breast cancer is probably the most curable at the earliest stages. Once it comes to us at a locally advanced stage, it is difficult to guarantee 100% cure for all patients that we treat for breast cancer. So that is where oncologists like me, when we were setting up this clinic, thought of having this unique way of diagnosing breast cancer at the earliest possible stage, when probably women don't even know they have a lump, by which we can diagnose these women with breast cancer and make sure that they are offered a chance of complete cure. And that is only possible when breast cancer presents to us in stage 1 or stage 0 or even stage 2 for that matter. So how does this product work, Dr.
Right. So like you can see, it's a very simple setup. It has a tripod, and this is called the thermal camera. Our algorithm is inbuilt in it. And the whole device works on the principle that cancer cells are highly metabolic, and because of which they have abnormal heat pattern. And that abnormal heat pattern is something that's measured, identified, and characterized using the patented algorithm of Niramai's Thermalytics. So this is the science part of it, but what the end user, the patient or the beneficiary doesn't have to know of all this, of course. One of the things, like you said, women don't approach or don't know about breast cancer. There's also some kind of stigma, some kind of fear, fear of the unknown, don't know what is going to happen in a screening thing. So this particular test is completely privacy aware, in the sense, the technician is going to perform your test, does not see you, does not touch you. This is held in a small room where the camera is outside, and a technician takes images from outside. When I say images, they are thermal images, they are not regular photographs. So they are all just heat maps of red, yellow colors that are seen. Now, where the algorithm plays a role is because it's about 400,000 data points that is seen, and I can show you what I mean by that. The algorithm characterizes the lesions and tells if it's a benign lesion or a malignant lesion, or if it's a normal.
So apart from this, what else do you require to set this up?
So we need this, and we need a cooler. It can also be in an air-conditioned room.
The regular air conditioner?
Yeah, the regular air conditioner. Even if places, because we also take this to our rural centers where, of course, there's no air conditioner.
And still works?
And we just take a portable cooler that comes along with it.
Oh, you get this portable coolers that we use at our houses?
Yes, so it's a very small cooler. It's 12-liter cooler that's taken around.
That's interesting.
And because of which, during this COVID time, and when people were afraid to go to hospitals, we did something called home screening. This could be taken to individuals' houses along with the coolers, and we did screening at people's houses.
Oh, fantastic!
So
so this was used during the times
when
COVID was
the whole
rampant and
yes,
people were scared, but still, I think probably there was an advantage here that because people could actually also be protected from transmission of COVID. You could
exactly. So when we made the technology, we did not predict the pandemic, definitely,
Okay.
but the whole procedure inherently has a distance between the person performing the test and the person, and this does not touch there's no contact of the device. So which worked well for us during the pandemic as well. And we seeing the pandemic is not going away. There will be some form of it there, but this can stay because of this advantage.
So that is very interesting. So from the clinician point of view, I can tell you very clearly that to set up a conventional X-ray based mammography, or even to have ultrasound based mammography, which are the two most commonly conducted tests for detecting and diagnosing and even screening of breast cancer in our country today. We have a small device like this. It probably resembles a camera on a tripod stand, and then probably what you require to be an AC room or probably in a cool room, and you can probably get very good assessment of whether a lady has a cancerous lump or not.
Yes.
So is it as accurate as those other two methods by X-ray and ultrasound?
Right. So we have done studies with comparing this with the standard of care mammography in hospitals like HCG and NH in Bangalore. And we have had sensitivity of greater than 90%, 90 to 95%, which means out of 100 cases, 95 times it picks up the cases. What is important and what we have actually seen in our studies is that in asymptomatic women, in women who have absolutely no indication or symptom that they have breast cancer, Thermalytics has been able to detect all those cases. Also, mammography is the gold standard and is suggested for women above 50 years of age. But recent trends have shown that cancer is becoming younger. That is, younger women are having breast cancer, and because mammography involves radiation, it's not really recommended for women in their reproductive age group, which is where Thermalytics again plays a role, because it can be used on any age, and there's also something called density of breast, which you might be aware of. So mammography, although gold standard, has a great sensitivity. In dense breast women, it has a little low sensitivity.
Yeah, we usually use MRI in those cases.
Or even ultrasonography.
Yeah.
But ultrasonography, as you know, is dependent on skill and experience. So we've removed the human factor of it. But even if after we identify some abnormality, we do recommend an ultrasound or a mammography.
So let me ask a straightforward question. So I understand that there is no pain involved like a conventional mammogram or X-ray mammogram.
Right.
And I understand that it is a completely private way of assessment. I mean, you do not have to expose yourself to the technician also.
Right.
Then I also understand that there is no radiation like what you get in an X-ray.
Right.
I also understand that it's a lot more user friendly.
Right.
And there are so many other advantages. But
right.
Is it equivalent if the results with respect to X-ray and ultrasound mammogram?
That is what I said. So we have picked up all the cases in asymptomatic women, all the cases that we have seen in our clinical studies in women younger than 40 years. So it's 100% sensitivity in women.
So is this technology approved?
Approved as in by... Okay, so we have got a certificate from DCGI that it can be used for... And we've also been CE certified. Very recently, as in March this year.
I believe that the US FDA has approved the thermography technique of...
yes, so US FDA has approved thermography as an adjunct.
But this is AI with thermography.
Yes, so this is AI with thermography. Now, the reason US FDA called thermography as an adjunct is because that was a manual thermography. And this is like looking at 400,000 data points, and there's always some...
was going to be happening.
Yeah, because of the eye fatigue. Exactly.
So now, what is unique about this here?
So because this is trained on a lot of actual breast cancer patients, thermography images and because of which the machine has learned to differentiate between a normal and an abnormal. That's why it's called machine learning
So
and
artificial
intelligence.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's basically the machine helps to kind of identify the patterns and gives the most possible suggestions. But it also requires a radiologist or somebody to certify finally, isn't it? So it's like a two-check method.
It can be like that. So it has different use scenarios. We have used it in the rural setups where the triage report, by the time the woman wears her clothes and comes out, her triage report is ready to say whether it's normal or there's some abnormality. We recommend you to go see a radiologist. Now there's also another set where a hospital like yours might want to have is a detailed 3-page report which gives you exact location of where the lesion is. Now that is certified by a radiologist.
That's wonderful.
And because you have a lesion localization, when you go for a mammography and ultrasound, you know exactly which area to focus on.
So folks, as you are all aware, October is the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Niramai has partnered with oncology centers, and Helios Cancer and Hematology Clinic definitely will have this great technology with us to be able to diagnose many women in their earliest possible stage of breast cancer, so that we can make sure that they are cured of this disease. So Niramai Thermalytics, that is the thermal analytics software diagnostic method, is available in our clinic from October 1st, and we will make sure that as many women who want to actually see if they have a breast cancer or not can come and undergo screening at our center. And Dr. Lakshmi, thank you for actually.
Thank you for having me over.
And we will definitely come in future with a few more videos like this to actually educate about how we can help diagnosing some really common cancers like breast cancers, so that we can help you discover or detect your cancer at the earliest possible stage. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.